What is going on, guys? Yo, how you fudging doing? Wake up. I'm gonna be showing you guys what I do to warm up. Now, the only reason I'm really making this video is because a certain somebody on my channel has been commenting. Shout out to Justusman or Justusman. I'm pretty sure that's how he pronounces it. Wow, that was pretty fucking awkward, I'm not gonna lie. So what do I do to warm up? Well, this is what I do. I get in a private match lobby, of course. This is how pro player apathy warms up. Now, I've taken the pro players, the way they warm up, and I've kind of made it my own. So this is what I do / what apathy does. So you go to Genesis free for all. He puts it on for 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put my score limit up to just unlimited. I'm gonna go all the way to player. You can leave it at normal. You can give yourself a challenge, and then you give yourself even more of a challenge. Doubled health. You can use double health to make it even more of a challenge, but the whole point is to warm up, not really to make it too hard. So I would put up to 130 or normal, even 150. I'd probably, the highest I'd go is probably 150. Radar always on. Kill cam, I disable it. Apathy does not disable his, but I disable it only so like the bots, they just spawn right in right after I kill them, so I don't have to like, there's never a point where I'm at a pause where I'm just running around trying to find bots to kill. I go do gameplay, I go to CWL tuning, and I turn that to enabled. I go all the way down to allow payloads, and I disable that because I'm not trying to have kinetic armor come at me or someone, you know, invisible. Like, this is all to warm up. It's not to get shit on, basically. Score streaks, I disable it. Bots, you want to turn that to 11. Some people have it at 9 since Genesis is a small map. Just keep it at 11. You want to be in a gunfight at all times. You want to warm up those thumbs and those fingers. Okay, so the thing about the difficulty, the bot difficulty, is you don't want veteran. See, veteran, those bots, they literally have wall hacks. They can see you through walls. They pre-aim you through walls. They shoot you through walls, like cement walls. It's crazy. They are literally the best players, and no one in the world is better than veteran bots. Harden is if you really want to challenge, use Harden. Really all the bots do are they drop shot you really fast. So I mean, you're kind of warming up if someone drop shots you, but no one really drop shots in this game. I know in the beginning of the game people did, but not anymore. People just really just jump around, so there's really no point. I mean, if you want a challenge, go ahead, but I would just do regular. Recruit's a little bit too easy. Regular, they shoot back at least, so it's just like, once again, this is just to warm up your shot. This isn't a dying montage. So yeah, this is really the only classes I use are the guns I use. So all these K-bar classes, I mean, I'm only gonna use one. So I use the nade, my nade class. I don't use the nade, but only reason why I use this class is because I use flak and tac. Now, the thing about flak and tac when you're shooting bots, a lot of the bots, they use nades and flashes and whatever else they use. So you use these things so you're not constantly getting flash, you're not constantly getting naded, and it just makes it easier. Once again, you're not trying to die, you're trying to warm up your shot. Erad. This is the class I would use if you're warming up on Genesis, because it's your close quarters, like you're just running around. K-bar, you can use it because I mean everyone uses K-bar as a sub anyways in this game, so you can use it, but I would recommend an Erad because it's, you know, it's close quarters. And once again, I have the flak and tac on the class just so I'm not getting killed by nades. And before, I don't see a point of using on this map. So on retail, I'll use any gun. On throwback, I'll use any gun, but on Genesis, I'll only really use an Erad and sometimes a K-bar. We're just gonna hop right into a Genesis map. Alright, for your specialist, change it to Merc. Doesn't matter about the kinetic armor, but you want man at arms so you have the most ammo that you can get. Right now I have the active guy on, so I'm gonna kill myself. And see, now I have like 180 bullets. So it's a 10-minute timer. So basically what I do when I warm up like this, I try to get as many kills as I can within the time limit, and then the more, like, I'll play multiple games of this and I'll just try to keep beating my high score over and over again. I think my high score with an Erad is like 170 something kills. Genesis is kind of a trash map to like wall run and stuff, but the reason why you'd want to work on wall running, especially in this game, is because a lot of people do it. A lot of people are like 10 feet in the air. If you're gonna practice like wall running and stuff, I would recommend like Retaliation, only because there's a lot of things to wall run on that map, and it's pretty long distance, so you can just like, you can work on like wall running and then jumping off and then hitting some guy across the map or something like that. Sensitivity is pretty important. I'm sure you guys heard about this in any other video, really. Like, come on, you're not gonna play on 2020 insane. Like, just look, like, like, this doesn't make you better. This, I promise you right now, this does not make you better. The faster sensitivity, I can understand if you're sniping. A lot of snipers, you know, they like to do the trick shots. Not so much in this game because, you know, IW isn't the best game, you know, the best out of the bunch. But like, this is literally insane. Like, this is insane. I would say a lot of pro players, they play from 5 to, they play from 5 to 3, 4. That's as low as they go. I think an EU player, he plays on 3-3. Like, this is too slow for me. I can't play on 3-3. But I play on 4-4. I'm able to just snap on people, and that's really what you want to do. You want to be able to snap on people. You don't want to be like not being able to control your sight. You know, like 2020, I couldn't snap on people. You know, I had to like, at least pre-aim and go and like, you know. Sensitivity is pretty big. Not everyone's gonna be playing on 4-4 either. It's whatever. It's all preference. It's whatever you play on. Like I said, some people play on 5-5. Royalty, I think he plays on like 6-6, maybe 7-7. Like, he's like the only player that literally plays on like fast sensitivity. Whatever you're using on the daily, get good with it. Just like when you're picking a sensitivity, keep that sensitivity. If you keep changing your sensitivity, you're just messing yourself up. You're getting used to a sensitivity, and then when you think. And then when you're dying because you're missing shots, you blame on your sensitivity, so then you change it lower or higher, and then you're not getting, like, you know, you're constantly changing your sensitivity. You're not getting used to, you're constantly having to change the way you play. If you find yourself missing shots, don't blame it on your sensitivity. Just go in a private match real quick, shoot bots for 10 minutes. Alright, this is a separate way I warm up. I don't really use the apathy way anymore. That's what I'm gonna call it, just the apathy way, the 10-minute drill. I don't really do that anymore as much. I normally just do this way. It's literally, you set it up the same way, but you don't put a time limit, and you can put the score limit up to like 1,000, because you're literally getting 1,000 kills, and then that's it. That's how you warm up. You get 1,000 kills, and you're practicing all the different situations that you could be in. For example, in a hardpoint game on a retail, I could be wall running this, and I see a guy, shoot him over that. You know, I'm practicing right now. I'm practicing those kind of situations. Now the thing is about warming up with bots is, bots they're not gonna jump and wall run like this. You know what I mean? Like, they're not real people. People, all they do in this game is literally jump and fly at people. You know, like, this is literally the game right here. This is what people do. Rarely is anyone ever on the ground just running around. So that's why you do want to practice when shooting bots. You want to practice being up in the air, not most of the time, because in a way it is a disadvantage being up in the air. You do want to keep your feet on the ground because you get more aim assist. It's just, if you're on the ground, you have to look like all the way up because someone could be jumping right over you. So you just have to be aware of your surroundings. So the thing about bots is most of the time they're on the ground, so you're not really getting that dogfight practice. So what you want to do is play, like, not only, don't just come on and shoot bots. If you don't have time, of course, but don't make this like a daily thing. Like, say you don't have time, so you're just like, all right, let me just get on, shoot bots real quick, and then get off. You always want to, like, at least play pubs, at least play something where people are jumping around, because when you're just here shooting bots, they're not jumping around, so you're not getting in those gunfight situations that you should be practicing. Also, like, literally shooting bots is just to get your like centering warmed up, you know, getting your centering on, getting your shots, you know, so you're snapping on people. That's really what it's about. You don't want to just shoot 1,000 bots and be like, oh yeah, I'm good, you know, because you're still getting those people in air that are flying at you. You just want to get used to that too. So yeah, I would recommend not only shooting bots but playing pubs and 8s to warm up. You're only going to be as good as much time as you put in this game. A lot of people are going to probably grind more than you, and it just like it just depends on how you want, like how good you want to be. If you want to be the best, you're going to put more time in. If you want to just be good at pubs, you just play what you just do what you want to do. It's all preference. Not only shooting bots does it help you you know, get in more gunfights, it also makes you aware of the map. So like just playing the game in general, because I mean bots, they don't really stay still. But for example, if someone's on this heady and I'm coming from curve, like in hardpoint or something like that, I'm like, I'll like, you know, I always see how like my cursor's on that heady just in case. Like just so this is how you like snap on. You just put people in the middle of your screen and you just snap on them. So if someone's there, like I notice people are usually there, I might jump up pre-aim and he'll be right there in my sights. So a lot of times you want to like already have your crosshair where you think there might be a guy. So if he's on that heady, I might want to do something like this, come out pre-aim. In this game you don't really get rewarded for pre-aiming, but because they can just slide right out at you. But like, you know, my crosshair is on it, you know. But don't forget that there's a radar right there telling you where everybody is on the map. Like literally look at the radar right now. Like it's literally like I'm not even looking at my screen. I'm not looking at I'm just looking at my radar. And I know there's a guy right in front of me. Okay, like you want to have map awareness. This is how you know. That's the biggest information in this game, because if you know where the enemy's at, they're like, you should be able to kill him. Now what I'll do is I'll shoot like 200 or something, or 500 with my ERAD. Since I only use like an ERAD and K-bar normally, I'll shoot like 500 with my ERAD, and then I'll shoot 500 with my K-bar. And sometimes I'll snipe and use an MV4. So like I said, on this map, you know, you want to practice kind of like getting your movement, because if you have good movement in this game, you're going to be rewarded. Especially if you win gunfights in the air, you're going to be rewarded big time, because no one's looking 10 feet above you. A lot of people, what they do is when they're on the heady in this game, okay, and a guy's coming right here, they'll jump out of the heady. Now the thing about that is you're exposing your whole body. When you're on a heady, you're less exposed, so you're in a good position. Don't jump out of that position. This is another heady. If you're sitting here, look, like he's not gonna be able to shoot my head as well unless he has a good shot. But if I jump out, now my whole body's exposed. I'm making myself a bigger target to hit. If you're on a heady, you want to stay on that heady. Don't jump out of it. A lot of people, every gunfight they get into, it's just like bad habits. They'll jump out of the heady and then they'll die, and they're wondering, how did I just die? How did I lose that? But yeah, you know, you can use these 2 ways to warm up. I hope you guys can take something out of this video. I was kind of all over the place, kind of just threw in tips whenever I could. I kind of just freestyled it. So yeah, I hope it wasn't too much of a mess. Anything that I've missed, I will make another video and cover it up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you once again, Justusman, aka Justy, for recommending me to make this video. Also, if anyone else has another video that they want me to make, just cover up on, just get my feedback on, just let me know. Once again, I understand I'm not a pro player. I get it. I do follow the scene, so I do think I believe I have knowledge and I have potential of being one day a really good Call of Duty player. I hope you guys, you know what? I don't have an outro. It's hard because all these good YouTubers, they have outros, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't know, like, what do I say? Goodbye? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one day I'll think about it. I'll think of an outro. My intro is kind of shaky too, but I want to sit here and say, what's up guys? Like, now I'm just sitting here roasting myself. Like, what? You know, like, I gotta stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like. Honestly, isn't liking like overrated now? Like, isn't it all about dislikes? Let's see how many dislikes we. Nah, that's generic. I'm not gonna be that kind of guy. Hey guys, I'm different. Dislike my video. Like, come on, right? Like, hello.